Drivers, to your car.
Hello YouTube and welcome to M&M Superspeedway for round number 11 of the MFNSRA Superspeedway Series Season 1. I'm John Dillon and this is flag to flag coverage from today's race here at the 3-mile repaved high banked racetrack. Evan Earnhardt in the National Guard Camo Chevy is on the pole, and Evan Earnhardt comes into this race 4th in the standings, so a pole very important for him. He starts next to Zach Buchanan in the number 31 Cheerios Chevy. On row 2, now Brandon Tedisco, it is Stewart Haas Racing. CJ Sorensen's 4th, but Brandon Tedisco, he started 1st at Hogabon, 2nd at Bump Drafting, and now he's 3rd. So, a little thing going there for Brandon Tedisco. So, yeah, those are the first 2 rows, and here's the rest of your starting lineup here from M&M Superspeedway. Few more stories to catch up on before we go green, but in 5 seconds we will get the command to fire engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
So there it is, and 42 Gen 6 cars have been fired up, getting ready to go racing. Chevy sweeps the top 5 today, so a great qualifying session for the Chevy SS. And let me just lower the sound down a little bit. Okay, so Evan Earnhardt and Zach Buchanan on the front row. And the pace car is going to pull off. And these 42 cars are going to go green flag racing here from M&M Superspeedway. And the green flag is about to come out. Here we go, green flag. Look at that, 4 wide. Luke Walker right next to the grass. He's going to go for the lead going into turn 1. You're going to be seeing passes being made all over this racetrack all day long. And we already see 5 wide. Look at Zach Buchanan. He started on the outside of the front row. He's already dropping a lot of positions here. Evan Earnhardt, he's the pole sitter. He started on the outside. Or he started on the inside, sorry. He started on the pole and he's dropping positions as well. Here's they go down into turn 3. That is Dylan Young, the points leader, taking the lead. And in the wall, that is Luke Walker and Charles Jackson. Oh, big crash. Oh, my goodness. Terrible crash. Oh, no. Oh, no. I saw Dougie Shears upside down. Colin McNaught in the wall. Johnny Gardner, CJ Sorensen. Wes McCall, 5th in the standings. Mason Rothgeb, Alex Tanker, Andrew Schwartz, tied for 2nd in the standings. Seth Carlisle. And look at all the cars collected. Did Dylan Young get in it? That's Dylan Young. Oh no, that's Ryan Acosta. Where's Dylan Young? Oh, there he is. Dylan Young crossed the line 6th. There's Evan Earnhardt with a ton of damage in that 88 car. 4th in the standings, and Elijah Koufax, lots of left side and rear end damage on his car as well. And look at all these cars. There's Austin LaPlante going on the outside. Rear end damage for the 10th place point man. Alex Tanker in the 29. Schwartz with a lot of front end damage. And with Dylan Young running up in 6th, this is going to be a huge hit for. Oh no! Now Dylan Young may have gotten some damage here. Yeah, I see right side damage on the Red Zappalero forward, so the points leader got a piece of this. So a lot of the top points guys. Luke Martin's your leader. You got Seth Cole second, Jacob Kraus third, looking to rebound from two very bad finishes in that 26 car. That's dropped him from second to 13th in the standings. Daniel Voiles, who's had a rough season, is fourth, and Brandon Tedisco is in fifth. So let's see this whole. How Luke Walker came out of. There's Luke Walker. How he came out with the lead out of this, I will never know, but I'm trying to see. There's Dylan Young in the 2 right there. There's Luke Walker in the wall. Koufax slides up. McCall slides up. Here comes Seth Carlisle. There's Jackson in the wall. Oh, looks like Carlisle. Yeah. 5 car caused that whole thing. You're going to see here, he's going to come up on the 29 of Alex Tanker. Into Wes McCall. Dylan Young. Upside down goes Dougie Shears in the 38. Elijah Koufax went way up in the air in that 78 car. Look at Dom Caps! Unbelievable job by Dom Caps to miss that wreck. How did he do that? That's the best wreck avoidance of the season, I think. Adam Smith spinning in the pits. Now, there was a lot of cars that were behind the wreck that ended up getting caught up in it. And one of them was Andrew Schwartz. Let's watch here. Schwartz was running way back in the pack. And as they all have a huge wreck in front of him, there's Luke Walker scraping the wall in the 7 car. And there they all go into the outside wall, and I just think there's nowhere to go. Sean Galligan and Justin Talampis also did a really nice job of missing this wreck. Mark Matthews in the 27. Oh, look at Ryan Acosta in the 36. He has had a very, very bad season in that 36 car. After finishing second at Daytona, let's watch him. It's put up in the air. Oh, Mark Edwards slams into him. Johnny Gardner in the 18 car. Alright, now it's time to take some onboards, and I think I know who I'm going to go with first. Here is Dom Caps. He did make some contact with the 9 car, but it did not seem to hurt him. Next, I'm going to ride with Sean Galligan. Here is Sean in the 24. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Unbelievable driving by Sean to get through that.
I just want to check my mail.
Andrew Schwartz here in the 44. Right into Charles Jackson. Mason Rothgeb hit him. So a huge wreck takes out many contenders on lap 1. Cautions here only take 2 laps, so yeah, the pace lights are off. Lots of cars sitting on pit road. Andrew Schwartz is back on the racetrack, along with Alex Tanker, Nicholas Guerra, who came in tied with Andrew Schwartz for second. Now everyone just getting ready to take the green flag. Not a lot of cars, or contending cars left, I should say. There are 39 cars overall left, which I was surprised about. It's Ryan Acosta, Dougie Shears, and Colin McNaught out of the race, and McNaught came in 7th in the standings. Green flag is out for Luke Martin. Ford, 3 of the top 5, first, second, and fourth. Here's they go down into turn 1. At Penske Racing, Shell Pennzoil Ford. Now getting passed by the Farmland Ford, Richard Petty Motorsports, Seth Cole. Here they come off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Daniel Voiles in the 17, Fastenal, red, white, and blue Ford. And here comes Zach Buchanan with a huge run. He's going to take it all the way to the bottom. Better watch here. Let's see if there's a wreck. Looks like they're going to make it around. 3 wide for the lead. And it's going to be Seth Cole on the outside, the Craftsman Car Series champion. Here they go into 1 again. Up the track, and Daniel Voiles is in the wall. Jacob Kraus. Oh, man, that was close. It's being a big wreck. They make it through, though. Sean Galligan in that 24 car in the middle. Here comes the Coca-Cola Superspeedway winner at a track very similar to this. Arnold Columbia in the 30. Here they come off of turn 4. Oh, Galligan gets turned into Arnold Columbia. Galligan in the wall and upside down. Huge wreck down the front stretch. Chris Warner, look at Hayden Klein. Barrel rolling. That's a death roll for Hayden Klein. Oh my gosh. Huge wreck. About pretty much the whole field. There's Anthony Emery, Dylan Young again. Sean Galligan's car got absolutely destroyed in that one. That's going to end his day. Jacob Kraus in the 26. Look at this. Look at him. I don't know how that 12 car is still driving. Luke Martin in the 22. Mark Matthews. There's Arnold Columbia. Jacob Lawler. I mean, the leader is Chris Summers in the 48. I think there's about 3 cars left. Maybe 4 if Eric Burton is okay. Zach Buchanan, Dom Caps. Let's see here. And Austin LaPlante, he had damage from the first wreck. That was a crazy wreck. Many cars upside down. Let's see what happened. Okay, so let's have a look here. Galligan is taking the lead. Here comes Arnold Columbia. And that's Tedisco, Hayden Klein. There's Summers taking it now. Talampis in the 19, it looked like, came up into Hayden Klein, into Galligan, into Columbia. Jake Williams in the 15 gets forced into the pits. Look at Galligan right into the wall and upside down. And look at everything that happens. Look at Hayden Klein here. He is going to death roll here in this 12 car. Oh my gosh. That is a huge roll for Hayden Klein. Luke Martin, his teammate. All 3 Penske cars I saw collected in this. Pacioli in the 83 with a lot of damage. Ospina, CJ Sorensen. Seth Cole in the 43. Now, let's ride on board with Dylan Young. Well, he was already behind because he had some damage earlier. He can't see a thing, and right into Anthony Emery. He could not see anything in that smoke. Definitely not. Let's ride on board with Sean Gallagher. Let's see here. He's taking the lead. Then everything happens right behind him. And that was not fun for him. Let's ride on board with Hayden Klein next. I imagine this camera didn't have a fun time either. So a scary wreck for for a lot of the drivers here in this huge wreck, especially Hayden Klein and Sean Galligan. Let's go back to the green flag. It often happens that the driver that caused the wreck doesn't really get involved in it, and that's the case here. Justin Talampis is your leader. Chris Summers is second, trying to get 2 wins in a row, and it would be really crazy if it would be back-to-back two-time winners. Remember, Charles Jackson won 2 races in a row at 8 Ball and Hogabon. Chris Summers trying to win bump drafting and M&M's. Here we go. And then 2 Michael Waltrip racing cars right behind him, Derek Upstott and Eric Burton, who were 39th and 40th in the standings, respectively. Here they go back to the green flag, and Derek Umstadt already making a move, and then we got all the cars that were heavily damaged in the wreck way in the back. Out of the race, Sean Galligan, Brandon Tedisco, Jacob Kraus, Hayden Klein, and Dylan Young is out. Not good for Dylan Young. He could definitely lose his points lead today. There's Wes McCall in the 13. I saw him spin in the first wreck. And McCall, this could be huge for him. Here they go through 3 and 4. McCall looking for the lead. 5 wide. Whoa, wait, around goes Eric Burton. This is going to be big. He's going to get hit here. Oh, Johnny Gardner, and upside down off the bumper of Seth Cole. Oh my goodness. Eric Burton tumbling every which way in that 55. Luke Martin, there's another car upside down. That's Nicholas Guerra, who came in tied for second in the standings. Nicholas Guerra, huge wreck for him. Leader is Wes McCall in the 13. They went 5 wide, and that's what caused that one. Arnold Columbia destroyed. Anthony Emery with more damage, it looks like. Let's see what happened to Eric Burton. This looks like it was going to be a really strong run for Eric Burton today. It's like these cars are on the edge at all times here at this racetrack, and you can see everyone just slides up. 5 wide, 3 Michael Waltrip cars there, and Umstadt bounces off the wall into his teammate. And around went Eric Burton. Chris Summers, I think, made contact. There's Johnny Gardner. Stephen Kimball misses it. And it's going to be Seth Cole here that just sends him flipping. Luke Martin. There's Elijah Koufax. Andrew Schwartz hard into Seth Cole. Scary, scary crash for Eric Burton here. Now, let's see what happened to Nicholas Guerra to send him upside down here in the 34. He hits Burton right into Johnny Gardner, and then he hits the wall, and then Ospina sends him death rolling here. Man, that's a scary roll for Nicholas Guerra in that 34. Whoa, Charles Jackson slows down just in time. Let's ride on board with the 34. Here's Johnny Gardner in the 18. This is what he saw. There was the spinning Eric Burton and, oh, Nicholas Guerra right into him. And that would be the end of the day for Johnny Gardner. Here we go, Wes McCall, Zach Buchanan, Dom Capps, Jake Williams, Adam Smith, the top 5. Here we go, back to green. Wes McCall looking for his 3rd win of the season in that 13 car. He's won Talladega, Ricky Raceway, and now he's leading here at M&M's here on lap 11. Still a lot of time. Zach Buchanan, here comes Dom Capps. This 21 team has been on an absolute tear. They've driven from outside the top 30 into 12th. Oh, Alex Tanker's coming back on the track in the 29. Right in front of the leaders. Oh, man, he gets out of the way just in time. Good job by Alex Tanker not to cause any problems. Here they go down to turn 3. Jake Williams in the 15. LaPlante, Summers, here comes Umstadt as well. 4 wide off of turn 4. And it looks like it's going to be Williams on the outside that gets the lead. Here they go down into 1. Now Umstadt and McCall now. Jake Williams into the outside wall. That will pretty much all but take him out of contention for the win. Wes McCall, help from Chris Summers. McCall looking for his 3rd win. Summers looking for his 2nd. Justin Talampis in the 19 with a great run today. 4 wide. Here comes Voiles in the 17. McCall on the outside wall just misses Umstadt as he comes back off the wall. Seth Carlisle in the 5 car having a great run today. Carlisle has not had a lot of success at all this season. He's outside the top 30 in the standings. Up the track is Summers trying to stay off the wall. Here they come down the backstretch. Now this pack is trying to catch the first draft of 5. Seth Carlisle in the 5, following Daniel Voiles. 3 wide for 3rd. Buchanan, Talampis, and Summers. And now Summers and Talampis under Carlisle for 2nd. Here they come down the front stretch. You can see all these guys starting to catch up to that first 5. And now we got a slow car in front of him. That's Arnold Columbia, who was on pit road repairing damage. By the way, out of the race, Nicholas Guerra, Eric Burton now are out of the race. Someone just wrecked back there? I don't... No. I thought I heard someone wrecking. Here they go down to turn 3. Columbia running 10 miles an hour slower than our leader, Daniel Voiles. Oh, and Voiles gets held up 3 wide. Contact between Talampis and Carlisle. That second pack has caught the first pack 4 wide with the lap car of Arnold Columbia. Columbia, they did a great job on that 30 car to repair it. 4 wide, 2 yellow and black cars, Summers and Buchanan under Carlisle and Talampis. And Derek Umstadt in the 56, pushing Summers out to the lead. Here comes Austin LaPlante in the 16. And Dom Capps in the 21, having another great run for the Wood Brothers. And Daniel Voiles in the 17. He's been strong all race long. He's up there with a chance to win this race. Buchanan pushes the damaged and battered car of Austin LaPlante to the lead, but then here comes LaPlante's teammate Daniel Voiles. Wes McCall in that 13 car pushing his fellow Ford driver out front. 3 Fords, and now Dom Capps looks to the inside of McCall. Can't quite, yes he does get there. Here we go, next time by we'll have 10 to go. Buchanan into the outside wall. 3 wide, Dom Capps on the inside. And Justin Talampis, maybe the best car here. This 19 car has shown a lot of strength, and now he's going for the lead. In the outside wall goes Voiles. McCall in the outside wall. Now all these guys are trying to catch back up. Look at all the ground that Daniel Voiles lost. You can see Jake Williams, he hit the wall before. Look how far back it dropped him. Umstadt out in front, coming to 9 laps to go. Derek Umstadt comes in 40th in the standings in that 56 car. He leads. Second is Talampis. LaPlante. Mark Edwards having a great run in the Hellman Chevy. He's 4th. And Dom Capps and Adam Smith are battling for 5th. Here comes a couple of the Hendrick cars. Chris Summers looking for his 2nd win in a row. Seth Carlisle in the 5 is right behind him. I think Summers, I think he did start dead last today. In that 48 car. He started on the pole at bump draft and drove to the win. And here he is. And now he's in the lead draft. 8 laps to go. Toyota, Ford, Toyota, Chevy, Ford. Top 5. And now I hear Jacob Lawler in the 51 car running probably 20 miles an hour slower than these guys. 3 wide off of turn 2. Mark Edwards in that 1 car. Comes in 21st in the standings. Hasn't had a bad season at all. He's going to have help from Seth Carlisle. Whoa, LaPlante goes way low on the racetrack, trying to take the lead. Here we go, 7 laps to go this time. Here's Chris Warner in the 10 car, another driver that may get his second win of the season. Now Luke Martin is there. LaPlante gets by, but Luke Martin's going to hold some of these guys up. Dom Capps being 1. Can he get under him? Yes. Now that adds Wes McCall, Stephen Kimball, and maybe Dylan Schwallenberg in the 20 to this lead draft. LaPlante gets by the slower car, Jacob Lawler. Here they go down into turn 3. 4 wide behind the lap car of Lawler. Chris Warner in the 10 car. We haven't seen anything of that 10 car all race long. And Warner, after a terrible crash at Hogabon and another bad finish in bump drafting, he's dropped to 16th in the standings. And LaPlante, they caught LaPlante in a hurry, and now Umstadt back out in front. Here they go, Wes McCall in the 13 car. He's got to have help. Here comes Summers. Mark Edwards in the 1 car on the bottom as well. Oh, LaPlante way up the track in that 16. Oh, now we got a pack here. Here we go, 5 to go. Summers out front. Look at this pack. Oh, Umstadt in the wall. That will definitely end his chances. Look at him scraping the wall. Oh, what a tough break for Umstadt. He got forced into the wall, and that'll end his chances at a victory here. Arnold Columbia is off the lead lap in that 30 car. I'm not sure why he's racing like this. Oh, sorry there. Here they go down into turn 3. Capps and Buchanan, very close. Oh, off the wall, Evan Earnhardt, Jacob Lawler, and Mark Edwards. Another spin up here. Zach Buchanan and Evan Earnhardt's hit the wall. And now these cars are going really fast. Looks like they'll slow down in time for the caution flag. Zach Buchanan was having a great run today in that 31. That will not end the race. We're going to have probably a 1-lap shootout here. Your leader is Adam Smith in the 9. Second is Dom Capps. Third was LaPlante. Fourth is Stephen Kimball and Dylan Schwallenberg 5th. Warner, Carlisle, Talampis, Summers, and McCall. That's your top 10. So let's see what happened to Evan Earnhardt. So let's see here. Evan was running in 14th. The pole sitter, he got caught in a wreck, but he was still running pretty well. And it was... Is that Buchanan right there? Yeah, he got turned up ahead. Oh, Mark Edwards got caught behind Chris Summers, who was against the wall. And then he got turned, and Evan Earnhardt just an innocent bystander there. And Zach Buchanan had just taken the lead. Let's see here. It looks like... Oh, he bounced off the wall into Dom Capps, and then he just lost control of the car. Down into Wes McCall, and around he went. Tough break for Buchanan. So yeah, let's go back green for the final time here from M&M Superspeedway. This is going to be a green light checker. This is going to be a great finish. We saw a 4-wide finish to the line where Chris Summers beat out Austin LaPlante. And that was a bump draft, and we'll see what we're going to get here because we've seen some crazy, crazy action here. And we had a pretty good green flag run there as well. Let's see if we'll make it back in 2 laps. Adam Smith, Dom Caps, Austin LaPlante, 3 4s. We'll bring them back. We're back racing. Great start for Adam Smith in that 9 car. Oh boy. Now LaPlante looks under Caps. Schwallenberg looks under Kimball. Here they go down into turn 1. LaPlante getting a huge run in that American Red Cross Ford. Here they come off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Dylan Schwallenberg in car number 20 in the middle. Look at Justin Talampis. This car has been up front all race long. And LaPlante takes the lead as they go down into 3. Coming to the white flag. Look at the run. Seth Carlisle, Justin Talampis, and maybe Chris Summers. 5 wide off of turn 4, 6 wide. Oh, Carlisle gets turned. Who's going to get here first? Justin Talampis wins at M&M's. Talampis wins it. As they crash, a huge crash behind him. Seth Carlisle, Alex Tanker. Oh, man. What a finish. And Talampis was able to beat out Chris Summers. And Summers gets his 2nd win in a row stolen from him. Huge day for Wes McCall. He got 4th. 3rd was Derek Umstadt in the 56. And all these guys were racing for the win. And that's what happens. Let's see the replay. Okay, let's see. You see, they're all going for the lead. They're all going for the win. That's just what happens. They're going 5 wide here for the lead. And looks like... oh, LaPlante bounced off the wall down into Dom Caps, into Seth Carlisle. And tough break for LaPlante. He had done a really nice job in that 16. Oh, Dylan Schwallenberg just gets clipped. Stephen Kimball misses him. LaPlante just sitting in the middle of the track. And there's Mark Edwards slamming into him. Alex Tanker's going to hit someone here. He's going to hit into, oh, Mark Edwards. And a tough break for a couple of guys who are having really good runs today, especially Seth Carlisle, who hasn't had a lot of luck at all this season. So let's see the full results. Justin Talampis is your winner. Alright, so Justin Talampis is your winner. Chris Summers, another great run for that 48 team. And I think he did start last. No, he didn't. He started 31st. I couldn't remember who started last. I thought it might have been Summers. It was actually Talampis. Wow. That's the 3rd time this season that the driver that won started dead last. Wow. So, I think Wes McCall was one of them, and I think one of the wins by Charles Jackson was another. I think that's right. Let me think here. Yeah, I think that is right. Anyway, huge win for Justin Talampis. He hasn't had a good season. Chris Summers gets another great finish, and a lot of guys low in the standings did a nice job today. Derek Umstadt, there's Jake Williams, he got 6th. Voiles, 8th. Ospina Ospina's 11th. He's been getting a lot of better runs in that 42 car. Dom Caps another good run in 12th after getting caught in that final wreck. So there's your results. Here's your standings and a burnout from Justin Talampis.